All right, so today we have Kyle Richardson, Canadian and LGBTQ plus artist. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks so much for having me.
Of course, thank you for being here. And congratulations on the release of your new music album, Louder Than Words. How exciting is it to finally have this project out into the world?
It's so exciting to finally have it out. It's been a long time coming, so it's been really great to have it finally be out there for everyone.
Good, good. How long have you been working on this project?
Um, Quite a few years actually. It's been done. We actually finished it pretty much prior to the pandemic lockdowns, and then I was kind of waiting on the right time to release it, and I wanted to get all the visuals in order and all that. So it's been done for a little while, but
Okay.
finally it's time to get the songs out, right?
Yeah, definitely. Now, this isn't your debut album, is that correct?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is your debut album. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
this must be very meaningful for you then.
Yeah, yeah, it's exciting. It's been a long time coming. I put out singles before, but I haven't committed to a full project. So, yeah, this is the first time I put out a bigger body of work.
Okay, awesome. So, is there an overall story the album is telling?
I wouldn't say so much a story as far as like, a whole cohesive plot line throughout the whole thing, but I really wanted to make a collection of songs that were kind of built to inspire and uplift people. I really wanted to have positive vibes and like strong, happy messages going throughout the album. So I wanted to do, yeah, a collection of songs that kind of fit those themes.
Oh, cool. I mean, we all need positive vibes these days, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly.
So, how has the album been received by listeners so far?
So far, it's been good. It's been interesting to see like how the singles have landed and how people have reacted to the different album tracks and stuff. But it's been good. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good feedback, and it's been exciting to get that finally.
Nice. So, what do you always hope audiences take away from your music?
I really want people to listen, and whether they're having a great day, a bad day, or whatever is going on in their life, I just want the songs to kind of be an escape and to be something that they can listen to and smile or feel encouraged by, or yeah, just a lot of encouragement and like positive vibes are kind of what I feel like this album brings to the table for the listener.
Yeah, definitely. So, what have been some of the big singles off the album?
The first one I came out with from the album was Can You Hear Me,
Okay.
which was important to me because I'd taken a little bit of a hiatus, and Can You Hear Me is a really big kind of rock tinged pop song, and it's about making a statement and living in the moment.
Okay.
So that was really fun to get out as the first example of the album. And then the second single was Anything, which is a really positive, sweet kind of pop song about taking the smaller day to day moments
Mhm.
and letting the people you love know how much they mean to you. And then the third single was called Fight the Good Fight. And that's a really big, empowering kind of pop rock song about kind of pushing through hard times.
Okay, nice. So,
Yeah.
would you say pop rock would be described as your style and aesthetic?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit more eclectic than that because I have some songs on the album that have a bit of a soulful, like retro kind of feel, and then I have some that are more of a piano ballad. But the singles we went with are more of a pop rock kind of modern take. So it's a
Okay.
mix of stuff, but yeah,
Okay.
definitely something I like.
So you're not like stuck in one box. You do kind of a mix of everything.
No, yeah, I kind of like pulling from different influences I have and bringing different elements to my music so that it's a bit of an eclectic kind of grouping of music of songs.
Mhm. Well, who would you say are some of your biggest influences?
Um, some of my influences have been like as a songwriter, I really like John Mayer and John Legend, and then artists like Gavin DeGraw. And then I really like vocalists like Kelly Clarkson, and I like Chris Martin from Coldplay and stuff like that. So those are kind of some of my main influences on this stuff.
Okay, awesome. Well, have
Yeah.
you always had a passion and desire to pursue music as a career?
Yeah. I grew up singing like throughout elementary school and high school, and then more so in high school, I started taking it seriously and wanting to perform and be on stage. And I started performing with a cover band and doing musical theater, and eventually started writing music and stuff that I wanted to work on kind of more as this solo project. But yeah, music has been with me for a long time.
Cool, cool. So, as an LGBTQ plus artist, what has been your
Yeah.
experience with that? Have there been any difficulties, or has it been pretty okay for you?
It's been pretty okay for me so far. Once I kind of opened up about that with my collaborators, it was a lot easier in terms of songwriting and stuff because I wasn't being pressured to sing about a certain gender or
Yeah.
anything like that. Like it kind of just made it easier, and we opened up the writing process to just be as like open and inclusive as possible. So that was really good and encouraging.
Mhm.
Um, and I haven't seen a lot of pushback. These songs are a bit more like general in terms of that, but yeah, I wanted to make the music very encouraging so that if you're taking it from the LGBT plus perspective, that it would be a very encouraging set of songs and people could relate to what I was singing about.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah,
So, as an LGBTQ plus artist, what makes you different?
yeah.
How do you stand out from everyone else?
Well, I feel like a lot of artists in that area are doing kind of like a dancier pop, whereas my stuff is a little bit more soulful and almost like nostalgic, romantic feeling. So I think that's a pretty cool perspective to add from me,
Yeah,
as opposed to it being very clubby and
yeah,
that kind of a yeah.
yeah, definitely for sure. Well, what are you going to do to continue to bring LGBTQ plus representation to music?
I think it'd be cool to write with more artists that are queer. I think that'd be awesome just to bring that into more into my creative process, and do maybe some collaborations and stuff. I've performed at a lot of Pride events in the past, so that's been really fun. And I'd love to continue to do that. And just kind of, yeah, I want to keep everything really open so that everyone's included and there's part of that represented in my music going forward.
Yeah, for sure. Well, who would be a dream collaboration and why?
I would love just vocally even to work with someone like Adam Lambert. He's been one of my like favorite vocalists for a very long time, and he has such a crazy range and such a great stage presence. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Well, what are some other future goals you hope to accomplish with your music career and platform?
I would love to go on tour. I've done like local shows and stuff, but I'd love to be on tour and going around and performing a lot more. Um, in the future, I definitely want to be in the studio again, working on some follow-up music and just getting my name out there a bit more.
Yeah, definitely. Are you currently working on
Yeah.
other albums right now?
I'm not in the studio yet, but I'm like working on some concepts and ideas, and I want to start working. I think probably once the new year hits, I'm going to start getting back in the studio and working more so on that.
Okay, perfect. Well, Kyle,
Yeah.
how can one stay up to date with you?
I'm on social media everywhere. My handle is Turn Up the Kyle on all the platforms, so you can find me pretty easily.
Hmm,
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere really.
very nice.
TikTok. Yeah.
TikTok as well. Okay, cool, cool. Well, then, before we wrap up, are there any other upcoming projects or anything else you would like to mention or plug at this time?
My next thing coming up, I actually have an acoustic version of the whole album, so that's going to be dropping pretty soon. I think before the end of the year.
Okay,
Yeah, that's my next big thing, and then yeah, in the new year, I'm going to be putting out some new music.
nice, nice.
But
So,
yeah,
so a good holiday gift.
yeah, exactly. A little bonus.
Awesome,
Yeah.
fantastic.